net. They're not eating it very good today. Got one. It's a good fish. Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be fishing with my mom at a new lake, and this lake is private and it's about 15 acres or so. This place gets fished decently hard, but not by lures that I'm going to be using. This is a new glider, just got sent in the mail, and he's not paying me to say this or anything, but this thing is awesome. This is the Versatile VG2. They're resin. He hand makes them. They're absolutely awesome. And I just got it in the mail last night. Super excited to use it tomorrow at this new lake. The water is super clear. It's like dyed blue. It's one of those private lakes like that where they dye it. Only issue is we're going to be fishing out of a pontoon boat, so you basically cannot set the hook because of the overhead thing, so it's very hard to land these fish. I'm gonna have the third person camera on so you guys can see my mom fishing too, and then I'm gonna have the chest cam on myself, so hopefully we can catch some good ones. I know they're in here, so should be a lot of fun. Enjoy. So we just got out here. I'm fishing straight across from the cove for a second before we head back over there to the logs, and we're on a pontoon with the like rafter thing going up here, the canvas, so it's almost impossible to set the hook. Got the back GoPro going right now, so you guys can see if my mom catches one. She's starting off with a wacky rig. I've got on the Versatile Baits VG2. I've got the Metro on. Or actually, I've got the Retro CT on. I've got a Citizen, got a square bill, and a jig and a chatterbait and a frog because there's this slime grass. So middle of the day, so I doubt we'll get very many frog blow-ups, especially because there's not much shade here. So water's crystal clear. Probably gonna throw the glide a ton. Just got the VG2, so I really want to catch some fish on it. Of course, the Retro CT, got to try to catch a fish on it this spring, so I'm gonna be throwing it a little bit, but the lake's pretty small, so I don't know if there's gonna be any fish in here big enough to eat it.
Got one.
You got a green sunfish.
It's a fish.
Tighten your drag. That is a large sunfish. I saw it come up and eat like 4 or 5 pounds, probably.
Got one.
Net or no?
No, it's a little bass.
Oh, God.
First bass.
Mom got a fish. Show us that GoPro.
First bass, second fish. Little one.
What? Got him. Net. He's only got one hook point. Right here. Get him. Thank you. Yes. Look at that. He came up and got it again. He ate it sideways. It's a 3.
Bring the scale.
Yeah, I don't really need to weigh it though. It's not that big. On the glide, the Versatile VG2, look how he ate it. They're not eating it very good today, but that's a 3.5, 3.25, and he came up and smoked it. Sitting on that log, he ate it 2 casts in a row. There's definitely not shad or any bait fish like that in here, so I have the bluegill Metro too I'm gonna try here in a little bit, but really wanted to catch a few fish on this thing first because he sent me it, and the action around logs and stuff is insanely good. They've been absolutely hammering it, but they just haven't been getting hooks. I had that 4-pounder you guys saw earlier. Absolutely hammered it. Came back and got it 2 casts in a row.
Okay.
A little bit confused, this fish is. Micro bass number, I think 5, 4. How many have you caught? 2? Oh, first follower on the Retro CT, and it is 1/3 the size of the lure. Look at that. That's my first follower on this bait, and it is smaller than the lure. Got one. It's a good fish. It's not huge, but it's a good one. Yeah, net. That was like a 2-pounder. I would have boat flipped him, but I can't because of the awning, because if I lift my rod up, it hits the awning. So it's like, that's 2 fish now that if it was, if we were on like a John boat, I would have landed, but. You got him.
I do?
Yeah, you got a fish.
Oh.
He's still on there. You can flip him. Flip him. Flip him.
Flip him.
Flip. Flip.
What do you mean? Is that flipping?
Yes.
It's bigger than the other 2.
Yep. You had him on for about 5 seconds
thought
before
I
you
had him.
realized you had a fish. This is over where I had that 4-pounder nip at the whatever earlier, and I didn't get a good hook set. Mom's baits today, probably a pound.
Yeah.
You want me to just throw them back?
Yeah.
On the all-white chatterbait. I think that's her 4th fish, right? Or grass.
Yeah.
We're done fishing now. Get to fish this place a few more times. My mom isn't listed. Hopefully come back on a cloudy day and catch them good on a frog with all that slime algae you guys saw. It wasn't the bait's fault that I wasn't hooking those fish. It was this awning above me. I couldn't set the hook, so I was literally just reel setting every fish, even though they just nip at it. So I'm gonna find a way to lay it down for next time so that I can set the hook. But other than that, Mom caught 5 or 4, something like that. I caught 5 or 6, I think, and I had that 4-pounder miss it, or I had him hooked for a second, but of course, the awning, and then had a 2-pounder come off right at the boat because I couldn't flip him because of the awning too. So it's like, if I did try to flip him, I would have been high sticking him, and my rod would have just immediately broke. So didn't want to do that. But thanks for watching.